I almost didn't start this podcast, and maybe you've been there wondering if it's too late. You don't have to be seen to be significant. You just have to be present. I wish I understood this earlier on. But before we start, I'd like to invite the divine creator. I honor the divine spark in you who is listening to me right now. This is not just a podcast, a place, a temple of sound. For those here to build something sacred, welcome to the SpiritBuilt podcast. I'm Gigi Ngola, or just Gigi, and I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time coming. I almost didn't start this podcast. Not because I didn't want to, but because I was caught between clarity and chaos, vision and survival. I know I'm here for something, but how do I begin? Before I called myself a businesswoman, entrepreneur, knew about what spirituality meant to entrepreneurship. I'd done so many things: cake baking courses, event planning, teaching hair, selling jewelry, accounting. It felt like I'm too much everywhere, busy, but honestly, just trying to survive with what I knew how. And truthfully, it was confusing because I'm multi-creative. There's so many layers to me. So I started business with no money, no roadmap, no clear strategy, just faith and fire. I learned a lot the hard way. I remember working with a coach a few years ago, and she was so powerful, supportive. But even with her help, I realized that something was missing. I had clarity in some areas, but not the full picture. I had gifts, but no rhythm, talent, vision, but no container to hold it. I heard something like, you need a vessel for your miracles. I had things, but no vessel. SpiritBuilt came up from these trials and failures, operating on a survival mode for years, being hyperproductive, hyper-independent, masking ADHD, spiritual but overthinking everything, giving and giving until my soul whispered, you too deserve softness, without knowing. You have to be pushed to the extremes. I've been nearly homeless, staying in places, working hard. How come things were this bad? Spirit was telling me you need to speak, share, support, give back. That is where Spirit builds. This is not just a podcast, it's a home, the community. A breath of fresh air for those who've been holding theirs too long. It's for the multi-passionates, the neurodivergents, the mystics, the coaches, the creators, the one with too many tabs open in their minds and in their lives. I'm not here to sell you a perfect method. I'm here to walk beside you to help you build a business that fits who you are, that honors your energy, works with your rhythm, lets your voice echo beyond fear. This season starts with the SpiritBuilt 5-Day Clarity Challenge. By the end, I believe you'll feel clearer on who you are, what we're building, and how we walk with gratitude, grace, and power. I almost didn't start the podcast, and that's exactly why I had to. Because what almost broke me is the reason I'm here. To remind you that your voice matters, your rhythm is sacred, and it's never too low to begin. Let's take a breath together. Inhale. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be ready. You just have to say yes. If this spoke to your soul, subscribe, share it, and come join the SpiritBuilt circle. We're just getting started. The 5-Day Challenge begins soon. You can find this and all the details in the show notes. I'm Gigi. We're building something sacred, something beautiful together.